Hello everybody, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to run an MT business effectively. But before I get into any of that, I just want to say this is the same format as the CEO guide I gave out last week, and oh my god, damn.
Oh my god.
Right, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it.
Cool effect.
Let me just quickly show you what you're paying for. Right here we have our very own motorcycle parking spaces. Right here is where the motorcycle custom shop would be. That's an option if you want to buy that. But let's just look where the naughty stuff happens. Green, more green, and cash. Nice table with logo on it, with lots of chairs. Along the wall will be your club title. And this is where you'll be launching your motorcycle club missions from. Right, that will do from here. Let's go into the office downstairs. Ooh, very nice.
Oh my god.
Man, there's just drugs everywhere. Well, it's definitely a little bit different to the CEO office, isn't it? Oh, before I forget, here's your gun locker. That's also a customizable upgrade. Alright, I think that should do for downstairs. Let's take a sneak peek upstairs. If you haven't figured out already, there are two different types of clubhouses. You've got one with stairs and one without stairs. Just look on the actual options on the website and figure out which one you want. Okay, so just like your CEO office, your product grows within your clubhouse. So I've got loads of drug businesses, so all my drugs eventually grow within my clubhouse. You get an ugly ass barmaid, and you can also upgrade the interior design via the clubhouse buying option. And right here, when you select certain members in your club to be a part of your club, and you give them a certain responsibility, they'll show up there with a photo card. Alright, so let's jump onto this computer and take a look what we do have available to buy online. Come on, it takes forever to load. Here we go. Right, so the first thing you should get is this one here showing the businesses that you currently own. But obviously you're not going to have that, so we're going to go to buy businesses. Now, as you're buying the businesses, you want to be careful because there's certain ones that give you a certain amount of profit. First of all, don't buy this as a bit. I mean, weed is still not too bad, it's not great, but then you've got counterfeit cash, which is probably the best option to start off with, along with the meth and then the cocaine at the bottom here. The prices do vary due to the amount that's going to be produced by these businesses, but in long-term effect, it works out beneficial towards you. Just one of my little piggy tips, before you go to buy any business, make sure you know where the goddamn business is. Give you an example. I select this one. I want to go view it on the map, and there's a particular reason for this. Now, as I go to view map, I'm going to take a look and try and mesmerize exactly where the location is. So therefore, I can compare it on towards, you know, my map, for instance, like now. Alright, so looking at your map, this is predominantly what you want. You want all your drugs businesses within close proximity together. As you can see, I've also got my bunker in the mix. Makes it more efficient for resupplying. But whatever you do, don't be a dickhead like me to start off with and buy a business so far away from your clubhouse. Right, with all that briefly explained, we're now going to resupply that weed house all the way down in Los Santos. What shall I take? Alright. Gotta love a good old moped. Right, so I'm just gonna fast forward this journey because this is going to take a long ass time. Right, now we're out in the big bad world. Just to explain a few minor points. You should always be aiming to sell with 3 people or more. Not only that, but you should also be aiming to resupply with 3 people or more. The reason for selling with 3 people or more is the fact that you can get said and done quicker. Not only forgetting to mention the amount of protection you can have. And the reason for resupplying with 3 more people is the fact that you can also get more supplies for your business. As I'll demonstrate to you what it's like resupplying when you are solo.
Looks like you're fucked.
How did I not see him? I have about 100 mirrors in my moped. Right, let's just get there alive. Okay, that was a long ass journey. Now you see why it's important to have your drugs situated around your clubhouse. Oh damn, look at all that high grade. Okay, let's go start a resupply mission. Now you notice as soon as we look at the laptop you'll see a buy supplies option there. You don't want to be doing that when you're a new player, so just quite simply steal them. You'll also be getting a lot of phone calls from Long John Teabag. Yeah, let's take this moped again. In fact, how far is it? Let's have a look. Fuck, no, that's too far. Let's get in oppressor, thank you very much. And let's just fast forward this to the point of when I actually get the supplies. Guys, just for your information, this isn't the actual speed of the gameplay. Just in case people are wondering. Clearly it's just for your viewing needs that we'd want to get these supplies real quick, so that's exactly what I aim to do. Now guys, there are multiple resupply missions. I mean some of them are quite bizarre, like you can go to the Tequila and go beat a bunch of people up, or you can just quite simply do this one. You have no option over it. You know, you get what you're given basically. And this one's go knock off the Vargos off their bikes. On this one you can use any vehicle you like anyhow, so I'm going to use the oppressor and blow them up. You'd want to be paying attention to the subtitles at the bottom of the screen as they give you clear instructions what to do. But now I have the supplies, I'm going to get the fuck back to my drugs business. Oh my god, come on, get through this, please. Yes, thank you. Right, here we go.
See you later, bitch.
For some of you who do own an oppressor, I feel your pain. It really is quite painful when you see your bike fly away like that, which is an annoying side effect of owning an oppressor. And for those of you who don't have it yet, buy one. It's fucking good. But just bear in mind it costs 2.7 mil. You know, not a lot of money. But if you follow my CEO guide, then you might have a bit of money by now. Sweet, now we're back here, we're just going to land in that yellow spot there, and we're resupplied. This is an example clip of what a different resupply would look like taking out enemies. But we're going to concentrate on what we've just done, so Long John T-Bow will give you a call
and
saying...
we're still in business, alright. LJT with the sign-off.
Alright, sweet. So the best practice of this is to go to your laptop once you've done a resupply and just double check exactly how much supplies you do have in there, because obviously if you don't have enough then you're going to have to go out and do another resupply. So as you can see there, I've got a quarter there. That's from doing one resupply as one person. But I'm too lazy to do that throughout the whole entire day, so I'm going to just buy them. Rockstar are quite clever, you see, because they've set up this little time paradox as how long you've been in your MC business for, which dictates how often you get attacked. More often than not, it's generally the police that comes to raid your drugs businesses. No irony there, but you do need to be careful when you're defending these businesses, especially when you're solo. Because if you die, you lose either all of your supplies, or all of your product, or all of your upgrades. You can't choose, you can't dictate which one you lose, so, you know, take your pick if you fancy dying. But in general, you just don't want to die. So what you are probably best off doing is actually having more people with you so they can get on with the defender mission whilst you quite simply stay alive. Now, after killing all the police at your business, you're going to go hunt for a police van, which looks not too dissimilar to this. But in all you're going to do is quite simply take him out the van, take the van back to your drugs business. Right, here we go, there goes my staff. Get back at work, you mofos. And that is you successfully defended your drugs business. Now, at the time of recording this is a very rare occasion that you get attacked twice. Yeah, that's right, twice within the same hour. Personally, I think it's just Rockstar being dickheads. And to be quite frank, I believe they're punishing me for overplaying their game. As you can see here, I'm just going to quickly nip to the ammunition store and get as much body armor as I can and double check to make sure I've got snacks before I commit to defending my business. And as you see guys, this is another police one where they've gone to my business and started to raid it. So I've got an oppressor and I'm going to blow them up. Shortly followed by taking the police van back. Right, now you've seen defending, let's get into selling. Key things to look at whilst you're selling. At the bottom right hand corner you have this little table here that says carrying, deliveries made and time remaining. Keep an eye on it as it really does give you a good indicator of what's going on around you and how long you do have left. Now for some of you that have never done a selling mission for yourself or anybody else, when you're selling by plane you get the red signal flares in the sky. What you're going to do is fly adjacent towards it and fly through it. On the top left hand corner it clearly states what you've got to do. And then drop your shit. Nice! Now that that one's done, I'm going to show you for a second time on what to do. Let me just point out something real quick. You see this liquid based substance down here? Yeah, you don't want to be heading in towards that. You know, if you can not hit that substance, that would be great and we can all get along just fine. And by the end of it you should have a bit of moolah in your pockets. Now I haven't just recorded the one selling mission, I've recorded quite a few, so I'll give you the other mode of transport, boats. This selling mission is relatively quicker than the airplane one. And again, if you look at the bottom right hand corner of the screen you can see the titles, carrying, deliveries made, checkpoint time and time remaining. Delivery bonus is a bonus for the person when they meet that checkpoint time. Unlike the plane selling mission, all you're going to do is drive straight through the checkpoint. Relatively simple now, isn't it? So I'm just going to quickly fast forward this selling mission a little bit. Just a quick pig tip: if you hold back on the analog stick, the bow of your boat will be facing upwards and you won't be crashing into the waves so much, thus making you a lot faster. But yeah, this selling mission is relatively easy to do solo, takes no time. Now I just want to quickly point out that there is land around the place where you're going to be selling. You know, potentially places like this. You do not want to be landing anywhere near that or anywhere the rocks are, because you will beat your boat and you'll fail the selling mission. Now you might get lucky and get either a bag selling mission or a helicopter drop off selling mission. This helicopter selling mission is exactly the same as the plane one, but you're in a lot more agile and faster aircraft, which can be handy because the less time you're in the air, less chance you're going to get blown up. So you're just going to simply drop your shit and you're going to continue dropping your shit throughout the rest of the selling mission. And not forgetting to mention to avoid these at all costs. High buildings, tall buildings, landscapes, etc. Yeah, no go. Crash, you fail the mission. Also, don't forget to tap down on the D-pad and double check who's in your session because you might get
Some dickhead.
You do those three things and you'll do perfectly fine in the selling mission whilst you're in the air. Like I said, this is a relatively easy selling mission, but you might be unfortunate and you may end up getting one of these selling missions. The UPS delivery mission. Oh my god, this is insanely painful. Like, so fucking painful. The vehicle's slow, not agile at all. You get a bit of protection from sticky bombs and a couple of RPGs, but you're not going to get far if you're in a full session and they really want to murder you. You're going to have a bad time. Not only that, but if you're doing it solo, you're not going to be able to do this mission anyhow. So I've tested it and proved it multiple times. You get a half-an-hour limit to sell these 3 vehicles. You won't be able to make it back in time after each sale to grab each vehicle. So yeah, you kind of guessed it what I'm going to say next. Do it with more people. Do not do this mission by yourself. It's just not worth it. Even with more people, the vehicles are still slow maneuvering. So what me and my pals do is we quite simply push the UPS delivery truck with another vehicle. Makes it a hell of a lot easier. And avoid ditches at all costs because you cannot get this vehicle out of there for shit. So when you do arrive, you then have to get out of your vehicle and hand deliver the package. Just like so. You should really stop smoking. But yeah, so that is pretty much the mission 5 times over. That's what makes it so goddamn painful. Yeah, this is Rockstar's way of saying, you know, fuck you. You know, that's basically their hate message towards us for making so much money in their sessions. But yeah, in all, that's the selling missions complete. Let's now have a little bit of drink just to wind down of how shit that UPS mission was. At one point I thought this barmaid was pretty much useless. She'd just give you one drink here and there, but we found out that if you consistently drink, you know, consecutive shots one after the other, you'd end up passing out and waking up in your toilet, which I think is a pretty cool animation to have in your game. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys, for this week. Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed the tutorial videos I've been giving you recently. I'd also like to thank everyone for their support so far, all the subscribers and all the likes and all the views you've given these videos. The videos themselves do take quite some time, so yeah, I pay dividends on it. I'm very happy with the content that I'm currently making. I'm going to be coming out of a new concept amongst this GTA 5 community online. Hoping to bring out a new series which should do quite well in. Also, not forgetting to mention about the cinematic movie that I'm going to be making for a second time round. It'll be a lot more of an improvement than my first time, Unlawful. Hopefully you guys should be around to watch that as well. So yeah, let me know about your ideas and what you want to see as a community in my channel. And you never know, it might be the best concept ever. Pig's Dream here. Peace.
Even a fish can drown. Can't hold their